This is your primetime forecast from Dr. Don's Weather. A huge thank you to our amazing partners who help make it all possible. The Randolph County Commission, Inlow House Lodging, East Alabama Waste, Jimis's Weight Clinic, Jimmy Stevens Construction, Anchor Roofing, the Town of Wadley, Salem Auction House, and Bama Diesel Repair. Broadcasting from the Alpha Weather Center and powered by The Oaks, Integrated Contractor Services, Stevens Home Furniture, N&W Locks, Venture Fence, Estate Masters, Boondocks Barbecue and Creamery, Southern Union State Community College, and the venue at 5 Points Farms. Here's Dr. Don.
And good morning, East Alabama and West Georgia. Some rumbles of thunder during the overnight. We'll let you know how long that's going to continue. Coming up on this morning's edition of your primetime forecast for Thursday, September 25th, 2025 on Dr. Don's Weather. The 17th annual Fall on Main Street on the way. It's going to be bigger and better than ever. We're going to be broadcasting live Friday afternoon, Friday evening, and all day Saturday in downtown Roanoke. And we hope that you will come by and see us and pick up some great, unique gifts for the friends and family for the upcoming holidays at the 17th annual Fall on Main Street, Saturday, October 25th in downtown Roanoke. Arts and crafts, food vendors, just lots of fun. It's the big event of the year in Roanoke, Alabama. And if you live within driving distance of Roanoke, anywhere across East Alabama or West Georgia, this is the place you need to be on Saturday, October 25th. Today's weather forecast is brought to you by our good friends at Estate Masters, Lawn.Land.Tree. Give them a call today. You know, you need those trees cleaned up after those storms, or maybe you just need some refreshing done out there on the front lawn. These folks can handle it for you. They're at 334-744-2616. Full service landscaping, rock work, and tree service. Remember, Estate Masters, Lawn, Land, and Tree. Also get your ducks in a row with Dukas, Jamie Dukas, for all of your insurance needs across Alabama and Georgia. 256-831-7770. Jamie's been doing the insurance thing for 20-plus years. He knows how to get you the best insurance and save you money. Put that change back in that pocket. So your expected severe thunderstorms for today across Alabama and Georgia. We're looking at this general scattered thunder across most of the area. There is a slight risk or a marginal risk for some strong thunderstorms from middle Georgia back up through the Augusta area, maybe up into the northeast Georgia mountains, and then back across South Carolina, North Carolina, and right up the eastern seaboard. But most of the energy has already passed East Alabama and West Georgia. We certainly could have a strong thunderstorm or two this morning. Later on today, we started to get some of the daytime heating going, but organized severe weather is not anticipated today across East Alabama or West Georgia. Look at this mess out in the Atlantic. So we have Gabrielle going off to the northeast. We have Umberto that has now become a thing down in the southwestern corner of the Atlantic, and we expect to see another disturbance that could be a problem for Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, up into the Virginias in the coming days. I still think that this is going to develop into at least a tropical storm. It certainly may make hurricane status as well. But I think it's going to take the same MO as the rest of the storms. I think once it gets going, it will turn back to the north and eventually northeast. The problem with this system is it's going to be much closer to the U.S. East Coast than anything else we've seen so far this year. So at the very least, I believe we're looking at some pretty significant weather issues along the eastern seaboard. There are a few models out there that actually bring this on shore, maybe Jacksonville, Brunswick, Savannah, Hilton Head, Charleston. But there are also a lot of models that turn this back to the northeast and this storm would only make a glancing blow at the East Coast. So lots to work out with this one over the next several days. Stay with us. We will keep you informed on the latest information out there in the tropics. It's way too early to start making any major plans here, but if you have interest along the eastern seaboard, you certainly need to be dialed in to what's going on with this particular storm system. Let's take a look at the current conditions out there from the venue at 5 Points Farms in 5 Points, Alabama. Warm start to your Thursday. It's all that muggy air that's in place. 72 degrees out there. It feels like 74. The wind is calm at the moment. Humidity 99%. Doesn't get much higher than that. The barometric pressure is at 29.98. Dew point 71. We picked up about 0.29 of an inch of rain in the past 24 hours at the rain gauge there in northeastern Chambers County. The high temperature yesterday was a very, very hot 91 degrees. I don't know what it is about that September sun, but I guess maybe it is the angle of the sun this time of year. But my goodness, it was almost unbearable out there yesterday for several hours until the cloud coverage moved in. We currently have mostly cloudy skies. Sunrise on your Thursday morning at 6:31, and the sun sets this evening at 6:34 p.m. It is going to be a little different today. We're expecting our afternoon highs. Come here. Where'd you go? Get back over here. Let's try doing it that way. Here we go. 78 degrees this afternoon in Roanoke. I mean, we're talking about 15 degrees cooler than what we've seen the last several days. We will take it. 78 in Wedowee. Carrollton makes it to 80 this afternoon. Lafayette will top out at 78, and Pine Mountain will hit 83 degrees on your Thursday afternoon. Let's take a look at your 6-day forecast from the Alpha Weather Center. Jamie Dukas, your local Alpha agent. And for today, we are looking for a scattered shower and thunderstorm type of day. We're not looking at organized, strong, or severe thunderstorms, even though one or two could be on the strong side from time to time. We originally thought we'd have that main line of storms move through early this morning. Well, that happened last night. It came through a little bit sooner than expected. So we'll call for a 90% chance of showers from time to time throughout your Thursday. 79 degrees will be the high. We do have a ball game that'll be played tonight. Wadley will be taking on Glenwood on the West Bank in Wadley tonight. And for tonight's ball game, we're going to give you a 50 to a 60% chance of showers at the start of the contest. I think the rain chances will be going down as we go throughout the ball game. But if you're going to Wadley tonight, and everybody across the region should, support those Bulldogs, the defending state champions, and carry your rain gear with you. You might have to deal with a shower or two. Kickoff temperature will be somewhere in the mid-70s, falling into the upper 60s before the game's over with. For Friday, showers and thunderstorms in the morning, only 20% chance through about noon. I think we clear up nicely Friday afternoon, and all of our Friday night high school football games across East Alabama and West Georgia should have a great night for high school football with high temperature on Friday, 79 degrees. Kickoff temperature Friday night will be again in the mid-70s, falling into the upper 60s by the fourth quarter. Then for the weekend, on Saturday, back to full-blown sunshine. And let me say this, there will be plenty of sun on Friday afternoon. Then on Saturday, full-blown sunshine, 81 will be the high temperature on Saturday. Sunday, mostly sunny, 82. Slow increase with daytime highs. Monday, 83. And on Tuesday, 83 degrees. Our next mention of rain will come late in the week next week. And all of that's going to kind of hinge on what happens out in the Atlantic. I think our friends in South Carolina, Georgia, and probably the Florida East Coast might see some rain creep back into the forecast by Monday or Tuesday of next week. Let's take a look at your Southern Union State Community College Live Doppler HD radar. And the bulk of the activity at this hour, which is at 5:14 a.m., Central Time on your Thursday morning is up in North Georgia, across the North Georgia mountain area, and we'll take you up there, and then we'll come back into East Alabama. And you can see we do have scattered showers with some embedded heavier pockets of rain and thunder stretching really from southwest North Carolina back down across northern White County in Georgia, then back into the Rome area in northwest Georgia. Nothing severe, and all of this is moving off to the northeast. Then we come back into Georgia. We have a few showers right there along the I-20 corridor just south of Anniston, maybe clipping the Mount Cheahaw area. Nothing at this time in Randolph, though I think we'll see some showers develop off to your west and eventually move through. But then just broken showers, very light stuff moving into the Lake Martin area down there in Tallapoosa County. Zooming back out, you can see that this line is really broken here. We have the heavier showers across North Georgia and then some strong thunderstorms developing in southwest Alabama and southern Mississippi. But in between those two spots, there's just not a whole lot happening out there on radar this morning. I think once this area moves through, then the rain chances will go down significantly as we get into late afternoon and during the overnight hours this evening. Folks, always remember the radar portion of our daily morning weather forecast becomes outdated rather quickly, but the rest of our weather forecast is valid all day long. So get your Thunder Buddy shirts. You can pick one up over at our weather store. The link is at the top of this video on Facebook, at the bottom of the video over on YouTube. You can also get the What About shirts. So when we start covering severe weather, pretty much at any time now, you can don your What About shirts when you ask those questions. What about Roanoke? What about Wedowee? What about LaGrange? What about Frog Eye? You know how it works. Get those shirts. You're helping support us at the same time. And also, don't forget to subscribe to us on Facebook. Folks, it's 99 cents a month. That goes a long way to keep us streaming here on Dr. Don's Weather. Hope you have a phenomenal Thursday. Good Lord willing and the creek don't rise. I'll see you back in here first thing tomorrow morning with another edition of your primetime forecast on Dr. Don's Weather.
That's a wrap on your primetime forecast for East Alabama and West Georgia, broadcasting from the Owlful Weather Center and powered by The Oak, Integrated Contractor Services, Stevens Home Furniture, N&W Locks, Venture Fence, The State Masters, Southern Union State Community College, The Venue at 5 Points Farms, and Boondocks Barbecue and Creamery. Dr. Don's Weather is proudly supported by Randolph County Commission, East Alabama Waste, Genesis Weight Clinic, Jimmy Stevens Construction, Anchor Roofing, the Town of Wadley, the Salem Auction House, and Bama Beazle Repair. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and follow us on Facebook. Share with your friends, and subscribe to Dr. Don's Weather on YouTube. We'll see you back in here tomorrow morning for another edition of your primetime forecast on Dr. Don's Weather.